I'm really interested to see what Candace has found out about this. She's stating in the title, the Egyptian military was in Provo on 9/10. When I heard he was shot in Provo, I was extremely alarmed by that because I have been to Utah. I had to travel for work there many times, and people there are extremely nice. They're very kind. I felt very safe. I traveled there by myself. I rode in Ubers. I had to get around when I rented a car. I drove around the mountains. I never felt like people there had any sort of contention. I just found that location to be strange. And all the information that's came out since, Candace has done a really good job on trying to poke holes in it. Now, I don't necessarily know what to believe yet because we're still missing some key evidence. But I think a lot of us can agree that he most likely was not shot, at least with the gun they said he was shot with. And I think we're all questioning where the location of the shooter really was. The story behind where Tyler Robinson was up to, changing clothes and then being at a Dairy Queen, and then his boyfriend Lance Twigg goes missing. This just seems very unlikely.
While I was away in Wyoming, I received a rather shocking tip. There were, as I am sure you are aware, some inexplicable flights that were happening that day. And actually, they're not even inexplicable. They could very easily be explained. It's just that the feds are kind of declining to do so. And we don't really have much information about those flights. In particular, there was one flight that had I would say, described as an interesting morning. It was contracted by our military. For whatever reason, this plane departed from the Biggs Army Airfield at 6:13 a.m. That's down in El Paso, Texas, right? And despite the fact that they were heading to Montana, they decided to make an unusual dip at 9:16 a.m. Again, this is in Utah time, okay? We're doing all this in mountain time. They dipped down to just 300 feet above ground over the Provo airport runway, and they made a loop.